Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another amazing episode of the Pitchside
of the weekend.
My name is Naves. I roll with the spectacular. Yo, Dominic, I am.
Of the weekend.
Today
We're
DJ Pak. Oza Malu.
Coming with a different style. Now let's style listen.
Okay,
all right.
Yeah. White swag. Summertime. Yeah. No, dia rola. Khokologa ka momamlo di Sundowns. Dia rola re khokologa so. Ra khokologa.
Batho ba Durban ba re motho ba baqabula.
Adlala njalo.
It means bayashaya, bayabaqabula.
We're back to DSTV Premiership. Playing against SuperSport United.
The Tshwane
Derby.
It's a big story.
0-1-2.
Yeah.
Tshwane.
But there's so many Tshwane players, the former SuperSport players. You know.
Yeah. I guess that must make it even harder for them.
Sure.
Because you never want to hurt, but you've got a job to do.
So I guess we can celebrate.
What celebrate?
Agree when you score your former team. They
normally they say you must.
But this
why?
guy.
Bonus. Hey.
You don't care.
I do, Mara. That's the business of the day.
Yes.
Unfortunately. So I'm sure the boys live under pressure because Yabona is still fresh.
Yes.
And at least somewhere, then you know what I mean?
Bona is
So
direct,
Bona is direct. So I'm
transition.
sure it's gonna be very, very crazy. I remember my first game here, Ginegitwa from Celtics.
Yes.
And then the last week I was playing against Sundowns.
Yes.
So now I'm playing for Sundowns against Celtics in the same week. Now, the naughty Clifford Molenga called me. He said, Keke, pass! And I passed him.
voice is a
Because
record.
the recording, the voice is still in
Still
here.
recording.
I didn't even look at him. I said, pass. Hey.
down.
And he's a striker. He nearly scored. I was like, yo. Sure.
Can you imagine?
Yo. Okay.
The Tshwane Derby is always difficult, I think, especially because of the history of the teams and also because of the player movements that have taken place between the two sides. I mean, we have Pac-Man, who used to be here, who's now on the other side, amongst other players that have just, made the shift. Mentally, how do you as a player then go into a game where you're playing against your old team?
I think I was one player who always had that challenge. Having KK always making a noise every time we would play against Black Leopards. Before the game, he says, "Today I will tell Sundowns," because he knows that you always want to show that your former team, they should see the progress that you've had. And then as a player, you tend to personalize it at times. You tend to want to make it about yourself against the team, yet you are playing with a team against another team. So it really takes a lot of mental strength or positive attitude to always consider the badge in front more than the name at the back. And or from my side, I would say the players, like you say, we've got so many players that come from SuperSport that are within, and they are playing a very, very, very key role in the success of the club. So them playing against their former team, I like the fact that it gives you that energy to want to prove that you've grown from where they know you from.
Yes.
So that gives us an upper hand because most of our players, the national team players right now, and representing not only Mamelodi Sundowns but also Bafana.
KK, we come from a stage where we haven't played the DSTV Premiership for so long. We've been busy on the continent.
Yeah.
What is then the mental shift that needs to take place? Bearing in mind that for as long as I think it was 6 weeks we were away, we were on top. We were on top of the table for that long. I mean, what then needs to change mentally for the players going into the game?
I think there isn't much that we're going to change in the coming match because we're playing a derby. We can always say this in a derby match. There's always goals. That's one thing for sure, guaranteed. But I think the mindset of it says you're playing a team that you know them very, very well. So that gives you, you need to be very, very, very sober when you approach this kind of a match because you know that they're capable of scoring because they are motivated. Players on the other side, they know they are closer to be in this side. So the motivation is deeper than that. We are Tshwane and the pride. You know what I mean? Pride is more important huge, than the game itself tomorrow because you see a player that he has never been on the park, but once they put him on the park, he's super. He's playing the best game of his life simply because it's a derby match. You don't need to even to motivate anybody. The motivation is there. For so many reasons. I play this game. If I do well, chances are I might be in the national team.
Yes.
Chances are I might be.
Recognized, perhaps also.
The AFCON is coming. You know what I mean? So that
it's a consistent trial. You're consistently on trial.
Yeah. Yes. So I think the attention. What's up, guy? High school primary.
St. Peter's.
Of course.
Yeah, then we moved to Kana. What's the other one we moved to?
St. Michel's.
St. Stephen's.
No, remove it like a real remove. Don't worry.
Accolades.
ngesiZulu bathi ivale mfana ivale hayi uyilahlile
weekend on the weekend
he's the king of the weekend again.
Once again
I'm sure
winning is normal. If you want trophies, stay here, sit here, trophies are here. Coach relax.
Yeah, now if you want trophies, this is the right place,
and he's got the biggest one.
Back to the game. I think it's going to be a challenging one, especially because we've been on the road so much, and also then coming back to play in the derbies. It's a lot of pressure. It's a test. But the most important thing is that we're 8 games in. We haven't lost a game this season, and to keep that going is going to be a tough one because everybody is going for us. Everybody's coming for us because when a bird
stays too long on the tree,
it's inviting
a stone.
Yeah.
I hope you understand.
Hey, get the code zako guy. Zako Facebook. Over get Mutwashiskop.
Stats. I like a bikini.
Now I know, Kima.
If I saying mnyama, but yet now mnyama.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
You hope you understand.
No, I don't understand. Sorry.
I don't understand. It's unbelievable because we've been away for so long and we still find ourselves in a very, very good position on the log and coming back to shift the mindset. But I strongly feel like there is no need to shift the mindset. You continue with the same mindset you have. You're playing a continental football and you've been doing so well. You keep on you keep the momentum. You just keep on going. You take it each game as it comes, and you make sure that you show the same respect to opponents, and you understand that there are so many Sundowns supporters that are coming to the stadium that you have to keep them happy. The fun that is within the Sundowns supporters nation is unbelievable, and as players you've brought the joy, you've set the bar high. Now you need to maintain it. So I think we just continue from where we left off in the continental competitions, and we take the same energy, the same drive back to the DSTV.
I agree with him. There's no much you can change. It's just a performance that you need to give. And then I think we can all agree that the Mamelodi Sundowns team has grown, matured. They've matured in that space to know the importance of each match that are coming their way. The match, of course, is going to be demanding.
Yes.
But they now understand that the most important thing is to make sure that they win the match. The responsibility is huge, as he's saying, that while you have this good thing, man, of winning football matches, you don't want to spoil it. All you have to do is just to consolidate it and maintain it. It's going to be difficult, but a nice one, because the pressure that comes with winning football matches.
We're also coming back into a congested fixture list because of time spent away. And then that will start the talks of rotation. Now, Coach Rulani has made it very clear that he is not a fan of rotation because you lose the fluidity of the team.
That is true for me, is that you continue. What I like is that the players also understand and respect one another so much that anybody who's given an opportunity to be in the field of play, they continue to do the work required. You can look at the team that played in our previous game in the Champions League, where most of the team was as players who haven't played for a long time. But the play is still the same. The drive, the effort, the intensity is still the same. That shows the level of professionalism that is within the team, so that anybody, it's not necessarily rotation, because everybody deserves to start.
100%.
All of them deserve to start. It's just you can only have 11 players on the field, and it's really going to be a good headache for Coach Rulani, because even the players that were injured, they've come back, they've raised their hands, and they said we want to be the ones who help the team. So good luck, Coach Rulani.
But I don't think he doesn't like the rotation. I don't think he's not a fan of rotating the squad. It's just that Chuka will tell you about the cohesion of the game.
Yes.
When you have a certain momentum, you don't want to break it.
Cohesion.
Send meters. Okay, no.
But anyway, as I was talking about the momentum of performance, you don't want to break it, because then it has been this smooth. Because certain moments of the game, elements of the game, the build-up schemes, they come out easy because you have done it over and over and over and over. When you bring somebody new in there, not new, but somebody with a different aspect of the game, because the strengths we differ.
100%.
And Sugar will tell you, I didn't like it to go to my left, because my left, I'm not sure about my left.
He has to come back this side.
Yeah, he likes to go there because he's happy legs. But when we're talking about the elements of the game, then it become a little bit. It delays the moments. It gives you have to build up from. I don't know, you're starting from the scratch in a performance. So I think the coaches likes it when everything that you have prepared comes out in the match, because that it makes a little bit easier, the job easier for them to coach, you know what I mean? So they're coaching lesser in terms of applying the other solution of scoring goals than to correct the body position, you know, how you receive the ball. But I think that is what is every coach suffers from that. And I can easily take you to Manchester City, for instance. When Rodri is playing vis-a-vis when the Kevin Phillips is playing, there's two different players but the same position. So in how they adapt to that position, they're totally similar. Not the same. Lucky and myself, we used to play 6 and half. My position was half. So with Lucky, we know that. With Lucky, we know that he's talented. He can go there and get it, and he still can pass the ball. Whereas when they say I must go and play for 6, I might come with 3, 4, 5 passes
and a goal from center.
Aye, man, when I'm
Can't leave that one out.
No.
Why?
No,
that was not the part of this.
But you can't leave it out. It's an important aspect.
Yes, an attribute that is not with everybody. Yes.
Is that you saying attribute, son?
So you
Is that you saying attribute, son?
All right. In Sorakal
That's like an English words today. Since Sasha Ilekas keep us
perfect.
Perfect.
Everything is perfect.
Come on,
Sundowns, everything is perfect. No need to worry. There is no hurry in Harare.
I loved it yesterday.
Yes.
No, was it yesterday?
Few days.
Over the weekend.
Yes.
Over the weekend, I saw those goal scorers were imports.
Yes.
The goal scorers were imports. Brazil, Uruguay, and where?
And then Namibia.
I loved it. Did you like that?
Yeah.
The combo was good, man.
Loved
that
it.
was import goals. Yeah.
You guys played with Custin. And
Call him. No, I know. Look at the way he's smiling.
Maradona. Number 10. Times Gulu. Shumela Kudu.
What a player.
What a player.
What a
Still
player.
comes on, gives 100%. Amazing.
What I like about him is that he loves the game. And he the moment he's a crazy guy.
Yes.
But the moment
He's got character. We
he
call it
jumps
that.
the line
Yeah.
and goes into the field of play.
Oh.
He's such a exceptional individual. When he first came,
We were
he
coming
had to.
from the.
he-
You remember the story when we were coming from the national team, and we saw him.
When he came, you can feel that there is a talented guy in the field.
Yeah.
And when he jumps there, he shows you that he can do that. He can deliver. And,
A funny guy.
And
Very funny guy.
Very very crazy guy.
Yeah.
So this guy, he comes on.
Yeah.
And he does the business.
Yes.
Yeah.
He comes on and he does the business. Every time he's given a platform,
Professionalism.
he gives you 100%. And to have a player like that, Coach Rulani mentioned it, to say to have Serino is a plus because you know that he's got
Rino!
there's the legendary
That's
surprise
legendary
Moriri.
Moriri.
Hey, coach!
I love him. I love Rino. Oh, man. I love Safran.
Both. Both coaches. Coach David there,
And
David
Coach
Moyes.
Yeah.
So Serino is a guy.
Hey, wait a minute.
Having
No.
him there, it's a plus, especially considering that we've got such a congested fixture, and you know that he can come on and create something out of nothing.
Yeah.
The goal he scored over the weekend, he makes a run that few seconds earlier. Somebody made the similar run and was caught offside, and he makes the exact same run, and he's onside, and he's 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper does what he does and gets sent off. The same guy takes the free kick and puts it in the back of the net.
A banana.
Oh, banana!
No, I think it's amazing. That kind of squad depth will do wonders for you in a season where you're involved in, call it 3 different leagues that you'll be playing in. So I think it becomes very, very, very important, especially for the team and even for the guys that are playing. They know that there's a guy like that on the bench vying for your position. You've got to show up.
Well, you got to show up. It's a motivation. It builds the song of competition within the squad, because when you know that somebody who's on the bench is as good as you are, you always want to leave everything on the field. And that gives the team that edge to say, I can do my business. Whatever minutes Sugar will be like, hey, you know what I mean? And that gives the team that brotherhood.
Yes.
And you love it because the schedule is going to be bigger than you guys. And it needs everybody. It needs, that thing needs to be carried.
100%.
And the piano, somebody must carry the piano while the others will be like the weekend, man. One talk.
Someone brings the speakers and you come and
Open and close the knobs.
all right.
Yeah, no, did you hear that? The knobs. Listen like he didn't know.
Gentlemen, looking forward to the game. I think we are going to represent the Yellow Nation. Please, guys, come out to the stadium. We need to see you.
They
guys
never
there.
disappoint.
We need to hear the drum.
I like how now the players are always saying come in numbers. Come in numbers. It's now become a slogan of Mamelodi Sundowns and the supporters. Honestly, we really need to also congratulate them in their attendance over the weekend as well.
Amazing.
We can see that they are really coming in numbers that have been requested by the players, and I'm happy that the boys
they always
still
deliver.
So it's worth it to come to the stadium. It's worth it to be there and beat that drum. The beat 100%. Goes on, and
what's one day in your mola standing like a mill, give a mola of the drum. Give feel the
ask me, I know that feeling.
Not the higher weekend, but the other one.
Yes, good.
Yeah, but I don't know how to.
This is the Pitchside Podcast.
Pizza!
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments right under here. We are Sundowns.